Imagine falling in love with someone you stare into every single day, then breaking up while the cameras are still rolling. What happens when on-screen chemistry turns into real-life heartbreak? Stay with us as we dive into 10 celebrity co-stars who dated and then broke up while filming their big show or movie. Number 10. Kaley Cuoco and Johnny Galecki, The Big Bang Theory. Kaley Cuoco and Johnny Galecki quietly dated during the early seasons of The Big Bang Theory. Their off-screen romance mirrored the warmth viewers loved on camera, but when it ended they still had to play lovers under bright lights and laugh tracks. Professionalism kept scenes smooth, but private awkwardness lingered in rehearsals, lunch breaks, and passing glances. Even on a comedy set, real feelings don't vanish. Could you pretend everything's fine when your private life is unraveling? Number 9. Lily Reinhart and Cole Sprouse, Riverdale. Lily Reinhart and Cole Sprouse became the show's beloved couple, and fans watched their off-screen relationship grow. Fame, relentless schedules, and public scrutiny placed pressure on their bond until they quietly split. Despite hurt and headlines, they continued filming intimate scenes, hiding personal pain behind performance and makeup. Their experience shows how quickly love on set can become complicated. How do you act like soulmates when your heart has already moved on? Number 8. Nina Dobrev and Ian Somerhalder, The Vampire Diaries. Nina Dobrev and Ian Somerhalder shared a passionate 3-year relationship during The Vampire Diaries' peak. Their chemistry fueled the show's drama, yet diverging paths and the strain of fame led to a painful breakup. Even after parting, they returned to intense love scenes, turning their real emotions into powerful performances. It's a rare display of professionalism, making heartbreak look timeless. Could you lock eyes with an ex and still make the camera believe in undying love? Number 7. Jennifer Morrison and Jesse Spencer, House MD. Jennifer Morrison and Jesse Spencer fell in love while filming House MD. He proposed in Paris, but months later they called off the wedding. The pair continued to deliver emotionally charged scenes, keeping private grief out of public view. Their story highlights the emotional labor actors perform, transforming personal pain into convincing storytelling. How do you heal when every day asks you to relive the hurt for an audience? Number 6. Rachel Bilson and Adam Brody, The OC. Back in the early 2000s, The OC ruled teen television, and so did the romance between Summer and Seth. Rachel Bilson and Adam Brody's chemistry wasn't just acting. Their off-screen relationship blossomed alongside their characters' love story. For 3 years, fans couldn't tell where fiction ended and real love began. But as the series rolled into later seasons, their fairy tale faded. Balancing fame, busy schedules, and the pressure of being TV's it couple became too much. When they split in 2006, they still had to deliver heartwarming scenes like nothing had changed. Could you smile at someone on cue when your real heart has quietly walked away? Number 5. Sophia Bush and Chad Michael Murray, One Tree Hill. One Tree Hill wasn't just a hit teen drama. It was the backdrop for one of the most talked about on-set romances of the 2000s. Sophia Bush and Chad Michael Murray's love story began behind the scenes and soon turned into a real-life wedding in 2005. But just 5 months later, it all came crashing down. Their divorce made headlines everywhere, yet both had to continue filming together as Brooke and Lucas, a couple fans passionately rooted for. Imagine delivering emotional love scenes with someone who broke your heart just weeks earlier. Every glance, every line must have carried a real sting. Would you be able to fake love when the wound is still fresh? Number 4. Emma Roberts and Evan Peters, American Horror Story. Few on-set romances have been as intense as Emma Roberts and Evan Peters. Meeting on American Horror Story, their chemistry carried both on and off the screen. The pair dated for nearly 7 years, through engagements, breakups, and reconciliations, while portraying lovers and enemies across multiple seasons. Their relationship often mirrored the chaos of their fictional worlds. Even after painful splits, they returned to set, channeling raw emotion into chilling performances. Love and heartbreak blurred so deeply that fans could hardly tell what was acting and what was real. Could you face someone who knows all your scars and still make it look effortless on camera? Number 3. Blake Lively and Penn Badgley, Gossip Girl. In Gossip Girl, Serena and Dan were the golden couple of Manhattan's elite, and life soon imitated art. Blake Lively and Penn Badgley began dating secretly during the show's early seasons, keeping their relationship low-key even from producers. For 3 years, they balanced real love with their on-screen roles until 2010, when they quietly split. Yet, the cameras didn't stop rolling. Their breakup stayed a secret from the crew for months, and they kept filming steamy romantic scenes as if nothing had changed. It's one thing to act, it's another to relive your breakup every day on set. Could you keep your emotions hidden while the script forces you to remember what once was? Number 2, Kristen Stewart and Robert Pattinson, The Twilight Saga. Their love story defined an era. Kristen Stewart and Robert Pattinson weren't just Twilight's Bella and Edward, they became the face of a cultural phenomenon. Fans were obsessed with their on-screen chemistry and even more invested in their real-life romance. But fame, constant paparazzi, and an infamous cheating scandal in 2012 shattered the illusion. Heartbreak and headlines collided while the pair still had to film promotional tours and final scenes together, pretending that everything was fine. Their emotional tension became almost palpable, both on screen and off. Imagine standing beside someone you once loved deeply, under bright lights, knowing the world is watching for cracks. Could you stay composed when love turns to pain on camera? Number 1, Jennifer Aniston and Tate Donovan, Friends. It's hard to imagine Friends without Rachel's whirlwind love life. But few fans know that one of her boyfriends on screen was her real-life ex. Jennifer Aniston and Tate Donovan began dating before his guest role as Joshua in Season 4. By the time cameras started rolling, their relationship had already ended. That meant every flirtatious glance, every awkward moment between Rachel and Joshua carried real heartbreak behind it. Jennifer later admitted those scenes were brutal to film, pretending to fall in love with someone she'd just broken up with. It's the kind of emotional whiplash only Hollywood could script. Could you act like you're falling in love when your heart's just learning to let go? Love behind the camera doesn't always end with happily ever after. These celebrity relationships remind us that even under the spotlight, real emotions can complicate the script, proving that sometimes the hardest scenes to film are the ones closest to real life. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Hollywood's most dramatic on-set romances, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more untold celebrity stories and behind-the-scenes secrets.